heard the cry, my wish was to have 5 or 10 good Cameroon women or men to come with me so we can start. I'm proud to announce that before we came to this gala today, I had 105 Cameroon men and women who signed up and paid their dues to come. So let's give them the hands to the founders. When I heard the cry that we need to bring the microgroups together, it went on for a year. This past 18 months has been different in this community. For a long time, we did not have any guests, and suddenly we had a series of them. And it was during this occasion that it became apparent that we should come together. Every time I went with them, I was told, we have a lot of micro groups. Somebody bring us together. We're looking up to Dr. Foggy. So after listening for 18 months, I thought I would do it. I tried to do it through the micro groups, and it was not possible. Mainly because of logistics. We had 7 meetings. During the 7 meetings, one micro group would show up, no show up to the next. And then we couldn't make any decisions because they had to take it back to their constituency and get it approved. And so at the 7th meeting, I decided to abort that effort. We decided to go directly to each Cameroonian, spouse of Cameroonians, friends of Cameroonians, and those who were interested in Cameroon. I was helped during this period by a group of people. We had established, when we formed the micro group, an interim executive headed by Dr. John Chadwell. He's going to introduce them to you. These people helped. And there were a few other people, like Lady Kay, Lawyer Bongo, who attended the meetings regularly, and they helped move in this direction. So I said, we'll go to you guys directly. We have a draft constitution. We could not adapt the constitution because we have to have members to adapt the constitution. So once this body is formulated, that will be adapted, and then amendments can be made. That means that at this time, nothing is in stone. Everything is still fluid. And the only way you can change it is to be a member and have your voice heard. This gala launching tonight is to recruit membership. We're asking you to fill out the forms so we can disseminate information to you to assist you to decide whether you want to be a member. We are not asking you by filling that form that you have to pay dues or pay any money. However, if you decide to be a member tonight, we'll welcome you, and the young lady there, who happens to be my own daughter, will take your membership dues in green bills or in a check written to Dr. John Chadwell. We have the group forms, but until it becomes a 501, I forgot the word, we don't want to bring a check to that group. So all checks have been made now to Dr. John Chadwell, who happens to be a banker and is keeping the money for us. We are going to be transparent. I have given you a summary of what I wanted to say tonight, so I'm not going to make this a long speech. I just want to take a few minutes and thank a few people. And some of you, I've talked to you personally. I have sat down with due diligence on you all, some of you who decided to call, and some of those who were interim executive, former executive board. This Cameroon group is going to be ruled by the executive board of directors. These are people who, after looking around, we they had the interest of this group in mind, and that will make sure that the executive who runs the day-to-day activity follows the rules and regulations. So if you look at the program, you see the executive board. I am glad because when I started this in 1989, I did not have the diversity which I have now. I did not have the qualified people who I have now. And so it was very easy for me to choose. There were more of you who could be on the board, but there are so many of you qualified now to be on the board that not everybody could choose. So if I didn't choose you to be on the board, it's not because we're not qualified, it's just that when you have 3 kids and you want to bring one as a successor, you're going to choose one. You can't choose all 3. It's a lot more. So we chose the board. And if you see the way the board is set up, it has a tier system. Some people will serve 3 years, 4 people will serve 3 years, 4 will serve 2, and 4 will serve 1 year. And then the board then gets continuous feedback to establish continuity. And the executive committee is going to be made up of the officers and heads of committees. So there are people have come through and they head various committees. There are about 5 other committees which we did not establish at this time, but we will establish them as the membership grows. So we are just starting. We have not done anything yet. I am very appreciative of the support seeing the number of people we have here. As I said before, I anticipated to have 5 good women and 5 good men. But I was very impressed when the final list came from the chapter using 105 names as founding members of the group. We are requesting that the rest of the group want to register tonight. The registration is $50 to be a member of the group. The interim executive is going to last through May 31st. And after that, by that time, we have duly constituted this body, and then we will vote for the new executive to run from June to May 31st. The board is going to run from January through December, so the time when the board changes and when the executive changes are staggered. That way we don't have the illicit change. When we met for one of the committee meetings, everybody that met, 23 of us who met, we unanimously agreed that Mr. Francis Shea was a good choice for the chairman of the board. So I would like to introduce Mr. Francis Shea. He's going to get a chance to talk to you, but I just wanted to formally introduce him as the chairman of the board of the Cameroon Group. In the next 8 months, I'm going to work in an advisory capacity to make sure this board works. And since I run 2 or 3 other boards, which have nothing to do with Cameroon, I have picked up some expertise. And one of the reasons why things that we do as Cameroonians don't work is because you elect the president and the secretary, and they're doing things on their voluntary time, and they get it when they can. All the other organizations where I belong to, you have an executive director, someone who is paid. So when you have a meeting, and you say we need this done by next Thursday, that person will see if that is done. If he has to pay or spend the budget, it goes to get the outcome from the president. So this way, we do not depend on volunteers. So I am funding from here through May 31st the position of the executive secretary of the Cameroon Group. I'm very honored to know how one of my colleagues, Dr. Nicolene, is fortunate to accept that responsibility. Nicolene is